So today I just wanted to bring your attention to a little trading tip trick. I don't know what it's called, but it's called but Michael Pizzino calls it the fourth time breakout. Now, he's the one that brought my attention to this. I did not know it even existed until I watched one of his videos from a while back. But if you look at the chart patterns cheat sheet, you'll notice that for most of your like wedge type patterns, it'll be the fourth touch point where it actually breaks out. And it's the same in both a bullish or bearish. So whether it's a bullish pennant, a bullish falling wedge, a bearish pennant, it's the fourth time it touches a trend line or resistance level where the breakout actually occurs. Now, if you just put it into Google or Bing or whatever you use to browse the web, you don't actually get many search results for it, which is really strange because it's such a useful technique. Now here I've got the dot chart from December to March 2024. Now it's not that apparent in candle mode, but if I switch it over to lines, you can see we've got our first breakout attempt here, second breakout attempt here, third breakout attempt here, and on our fourth attempt, it is a clean breakout and higher prices. Now, obviously, the market doesn't have to stay above it. It can correct back below it, but if you entered a long position on the retest here at $8.30 and took profits anywhere up here, you would still be pretty happy. Here, we've got the link chart from November to February. And same thing, we switch over to line mode. And as we can see, I don't even need to circle this for you. It's pretty obvious. First, second, third, fourth. Fourth attempt, clean breakout. Even if you longed on the retest at $17.60, you can still take profits, $19, $20, $21, so on. And now for one of my favorite cryptos, CRO. On the fourth time breakout here, it's not actually that impressive in my opinion, but you can see the fourth time that we managed to get a wick above this resistance level, we have seen a clean breakout and higher prices. Now, obviously for everything else, we were looking at candle bodies rather than wicks, which is how I prefer to use this strategy myself, looking at the candle bodies rather than wicks. But for CRO here, because it's a resistance level rather than like a single line, I prefer to look at wicks. Now, I haven't backtested the wick strategy. I've backtested the line strategy and it works pretty well. But in this case, if we switch over to lines, you can clearly see you would nearly consider this a first, second, third, fourth, fifth time breakout. But if we look at candles and wicks, it's still a fourth time breakout. But anyway, no strategy works 100% of the time. Over here, we've got a breakdown in the opposite direction. Now, it's not super obvious with candles, so I'll switch over to lines. We can see first touch point, second touch point, third touch point. On our fourth touch point, we even get an absolutely picture perfect retest before we saw lower prices. So I would just like to say again, thank you very much to Michael Pizzino for bringing my attention to this little trick technique strategy in one of his videos. Now obviously I've watched so many of his videos, I literally cannot remember which one it was in, but I think he talks about it in more than one. So giving credit where credit is due, I'm just, I guess, sharing the knowledge with everyone else. So thank you all for watching, and I hope knowing this little thing about trading will help you in your future endeavors.